currently only 5 defensive ends on the Browns roster. Andrew Berry addressed that in his media availability.
No, I would expect us to add more to that. Look, we're going to get to 90 eventually. I can't say if that's going to be on draft weekend or in May or in August, but I would expect us to add to that room.
Are you ruling out veterans?
I wouldn't rule out anything. I think one thing I've been pretty consistent about, Tony, is that any way that we can acquire someone who can help the team, that we'll be open-minded to, as long as it matches our priorities and it matches the resources we have at our disposal.
And Tyler, I would think if they could find a veteran edge rusher, you go out and you do that, and you draft one, because you're looking at 3rd, 4th, 5th round. It's not a guy that's going to be able to come in and do a lot of things well. There'll be 1 or 2 skill sets that he has, and you'll have to develop the rest of his game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am all for adding a veteran pass rusher. I mean, you still have Frank Clark available. I think the reason he's still available is just his cost, and there's no reason for a team to overpay him at this point, especially given the draft coming up. Justin Houston comes to mind, Melvin Ingram. Those are guys that are older, but will be a rotational piece for you while you bring along potentially a guy like Derek. Now, Derek Hall's a little different because I think he could contribute more this year. But if you bring along a Carl Brooks from Bowling Green and Isaiah McGuire from Missouri, these are some guys that you can slowly kind of come into that position. Colby Wooden out of Auburn's another guy that comes to mind. Zach Harrison out of Ohio State. There are guys there that might take some time to learn a little bit. If you bring in a guy like Melvin Ingram, Justin Houston, Frank Clark, or any other veteran, you're giving that rookie that time to develop. It's not that these rookies can't come in and contribute right away, but when you're getting to the 3rd round, it's better if you can add a veteran. That way you can kind of groom his potential replacement. Ideally, what you want to do in the draft, Dave, and this is what a lot of fans need to understand with Andrew Berry's vision, he's looking towards the future. You don't want to fill needs in the draft necessarily. What you want to do, you want to build your future roster through the draft.
Yeah, so you don't have to keep dipping into free agency each and every year, so you can go less and less with it.